World Wide Web. Thank you back to my stock channel. Target Corporation is our target of this moment. TGT is the ticker symbol, I believe. Yes, it is. $165.58 a day. We're looking at some Bed Bath & Beyond competitors that we feel like might be recipients of their business, their market share that seems to be vanishing and going to other places. We're going to look at some of the people that might just benefit from this, and I know Target's so beyond that, but they do a massive business in Bed Bath & Beyond type merchandise, so they're worth noting. In 6 months, up 8.5%. In 1 year, down 27%. These companies, Target and Walmart, they seem to keep coming out with a good earnings report, good numbers. And then they, because we're not really in a recession yet so far as the earnings season comes. 2020, they made money. This company just makes money every year. $3 billion almost in 2023. We'll look at it quarterly, $7 billion the year prior, on $110 billion in revenue. Looks like they're still growing as a company. That might not be store over store, which is important, but they're adding more stores. They're getting bigger. Profit seems to have shrunk a little bit here. Let's look at it quarterly. They went downhill for a few quarters, and then they came back uphill. They're still tracking 120 billion. So I mean, their next revenue track is tracking, if they can hold a line like this. These might be seasonal lows, so if they can hold a line like this, they'll be definitely pushing the same revenue annual numbers as they've been pushing, if not more. They could go up to 120 billion a year. Their profit was almost $1 billion just for the quarter versus 2.78 billion for the year. So their profit seems to have puckered back up to normal as well. So that's positive. Revenue on $31 billion total. Wow, operating expense just $6 billion. That's in check. Net income $876 million. The balance sheet, I'm sure the right side up and just a little bit. $53 billion in stock, $42 billion in debt. Their debt seems to have gone down quarter over quarter. It went up here, went down here. So they kind of worked the debt back and forth. Overall, their assets have grown with the debt. I think they're buying everything on terms and then putting it on their shelves. Good solid company still. They got $2.23 billion in cash. Their shares outstanding, 460 million. And let's just say 2022 is where they're back at with the profit. $7 billion worth of profit. I mean, good God. What's the, I guess they just don't have a PE on this thing. What's the earnings per share? That's what I wanted to see. I was going to take a guess at it, but I thought I would spare everybody my bad math. Oh, that's in the other part. My bad. Earnings per share, $6.02. Woo! Yeah, this thing's, to say it's worth $165 would be an understatement. I know they keep coming out with warnings on what next month is going to bring, but next month never seems to come, or next quarter. They say, oh, we're going to do worse, and then they do better. So until we actually get a recession where their numbers are actually affected, they're not going to be. People are still spending like hotcakes. Will that come to a close? If we don't have a soft landing, it will come to a close. But Target, everybody. Buy slow. Get ready to buy more if it falls down. By such a tiny amount, it won't bother you. And then just pick up a few more shares if it goes down. This one's a keeper forever. They might be able to sustain a recession. They might be able to make it through a light recession, maybe not a total depression, but they have a ton of money. They're not going anywhere. Their stores are profitable. They seem to manage things well. They have happy workers. They have a good staff. They pay good salaries. They have shiny personalities when you walk in there. They act like they want to help you. It's a wonderful shopping experience to this day, in my opinion. If you disagree with me on any of this, please tell me. Um, yeah, I don't know why this big drop here happened on the stock price in May of 22. It went from 215 down to 155 like in a nanosecond. It's like some hedge fund got out or something. Somebody didn't want to participate in their reindeer games, and that was May of 2022. And then they came back in May of 2022, right around here. They probably witnessed this little fall, and they got all bummed, and then they were like even more bummed when it came all the way back up. So whoever did that trade was probably regretting it right now, knowing this thing's getting ready to pucker back up into the $200 range where it probably belongs. Market fear and future expectations that never come true right now are the story for Target. So check it out. Considering start adding slowly on this one. Keep in mind the recession could tear it up for a while, so kind of going with that in mind ahead of time. Don't go buy 1,000 shares, buy like 5, and then if it falls by $30, buy 5 more. Just start out so cheesy, so slow. And if you ever catch it at 70, 80, $90, then you buy a ton of it. I don't think you're going to catch this one there, but you might. You might if we have a good fallout. Thanks for watching the video and have a wonderful afternoon. Please like the video and subscribe. It terrifically helps me. It spreads the word about Target and gets more people buying it, gets more people liking it. So please like the video and subscribe. Thanks so much. I'm James. I'll see you on the next one.